What it do, my good people in the YouTube world? It's your boy B, and today we gonna get into this Lamont Peterson versus Danny Garcia fight. And honestly, I'm just gonna let y'all know, man, these are two of my favorite fighters in the game right now, Lamont Peterson and Danny Garcia. Now, I want to talk about Lamont Peterson first, man, representing the DC area. Shout out to all my people in DC, son. Honestly, when I was in college, I had one of my friends was from DC or whatever, and he was actually the DJ. So he's from Northeast or whatever. He used to come through. He had the turntables or whatever, mad tracks or whatever. We used to go out to Brooklyn back and get records, man, the instrumental records back in the day, son, and just freestyle. We used to have the microphone hooked up. We used to stay in Enterprise Hall, and he had the microphone hooked up. We used to open the window when it was hot outside and like have mad jokes, freestyles on cats walking by. Those was the good old days. So shout out to my dudes in DC. We actually went out there a few times and was partying at some spot called the Ice Box, man, if y'all remember that, out in DC. But it's neither here nor there. But Lamont Peterson has a lot of charisma, and character. Like, when you look at his backstory and see where he came from to get here, you would see why he fights the way that he fights. Now, the boy got some pretty good wins, man, in the draw. He got a good win over Kendall Holt. He got a win against Amir Khan. He got a draw with Victor Ortiz, and this is back when Victor Ortiz was a beast. And he has a loss against Tim Bradley. Now, he's basically fought a who's who in his division, and in every single fight, except for the Matisse fight where he was knocked down early, he did his thing, son. You know what I mean? He was knocked down early against Amir Khan. He was knocked down early against Victor Ortiz. And he was knocked down earlier with Tim Bradley. But in every single fight, he came back and he fought and he showed his charisma, and his character. So that's one of the things I like about the boy. And, he lost against Lucas Matisse. But, I may be in the minority here. But I feel that fight would stop early because he's been down early and he showed that he can always fight his way back into the game or whatever. He's 5'9". He's straight up rangy, son. His reach is 72 inches. The boy can fight very well on the inside. And when I say he got a beard, I ain't talking about physically. He do physically got a beard, and he really got a beard. You know what I mean? In boxing terms, the boy is bad. And that brings me over to my other boy, another one of my favorite fighters, who is Danny Garcia. His pops is one of the funniest trainers in boxing, dog. Robert Garcia pops is funny. Also, Cunningham over there in St. Louis, that cat is hilarious as hell. Like me, I watch so much boxing that I start noticing the characteristics of their trainers, you know what I mean? And sometimes I watch it just to hear they trainers talk, like Nassim Richardson is another crazy trainer, And Philly, definitely a shout out to Philly. My father lived in Philly, you feel me? And, I met the wolves firsthand out there, son. Ain't no joke out there in Philly. But, that's neither here nor there. Danny Garcia, on the other hand, he's an undefeated fighter, you know what I mean? He got wins over Matisse, which was a fight that not too many people thought he would win. He surprised you with his boxing ability in that. He got a win over Zab. Shout out to Brooklyn, but, Zab kind of over the hill with that one. He beat Eric Morales twice, which was a fight where Eric Morales was over the hill, son. He beat Amir King Khan, which was a fight people didn't think he would win. He also beat Kendall Holt, kind of over the hill, and he beat old Nate Campbell. You feel me? But, you can't take anything away from the man because, he got in the ring. He won some fights that he wasn't supposed to win, and he won the fights that he was supposed to win. So, what can you say? There's a little bit of controversy with that man because he beat Herrera out there in Puerto Rico, but a lot of people feel that he shouldn't have won that fight. And, I'm of the camp to say he shouldn't have won that fight. But, the judges saw it a different way, and they gave it to him. That boy is 5'8 and a half. He has a 68.5 reach. And on first sight, when I first heard that the fight was scheduled, I looked at Lamont Peterson, and I really ain't know what he have left. You know what I mean? I look at the way Matisse dropped that boy, and I was like, man, you know, if he going up against another strong fighter, then most likely he gonna lose. But then I started to sit back and look at a lot of film, you know, because I'm not the type of person that's gonna get up here and just talk about my emotions. You know, when I talk about a fight, man, you know, I got to look at the film. And after looking at the film, this fight started to get closer than what I thought. You feel me? While Danny Garcia is a very good power puncher, you know, he has power in both hands. And contrary to popular belief, people think he just got a good left. The left he dropped Amir Khan with. The kid also can punch with his right. You feel me? He was lining that. Yeah, he definitely looked good doing it. So, with that in mind, I also looked at Lamont Peterson. And I seen the times that Lamont Peterson got dropped. And he got dropped when he's exchanging. And I noticed that Danny Garcia is a great, you know, he goes over rhythm and timing. And he likes to punch with his opponents. And he does the catch and shoot. And he can line you up. And Lamont Peterson has been down early in fights. So, I say, if Lamont Peterson can get through the first 5-6 rounds without getting too hurt, then I think he has a great chance at winning this fight. And if I was to bet, knowing how good Lamont Peterson is on the inside, I would say he gets past those 6 rounds. And, you know, I'm going to officially say it right now. I got my money on Lamont, man. You feel me? To win a unanimous decision. There is a chance of Danny Garcia getting an early knockout, but I'm not going to bet on that, you know what I mean? Because Danny Garcia does have good power, but he don't got that one-punch knockout power, you feel me? That Matisse had that Peterson couldn't deal with. So, you heard it first right here with your boy B Live, man. I'm going to tell you right now, I got my money on Lamont Peterson, you know? To win a majority decision or unanimous decision. Either way, he going to win a decision, man. You know? Keep it tuned in with your boy. You know, I'm giving y'all the real straight from my mouth, man. It's the real, dog. And also, keep it tuned into In The Loop Radio at yakradio.com. You feel me? That's In The Loop Radio at yakradio.com. We on every Sunday through Monday. Matter of fact, not Sunday through Monday. We just on through every Sunday. You feel me? 9 to 11. And we talk about everything. You feel me? We talk about everything. We go into sports, different sports, not just boxing. We go into basketball, football. You might even hear something about tennis, man. You never know when you're tuned in here. We also talk about topics. You feel me? Different topics that's going on. So keep it tuned to your boy B Live and In The Loop Radio. Yeah.